Hello, hello. Welcome to Alan Wake, the Midnight Stream. This is a stream of Alan Wake. I'm doing at midnight. Uh, well then. Sorry for taking so long to do a stream today. I had work that went late, and then some other shit happened, and it was all fun. It was all hunky-dory. Today, we will be continuing Alan Wake, but not in the way you'd think.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake, and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Get the clicker to Wake, and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
Clicker.
Ugh. Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him. The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am. Because of my family.
Uh-oh. No, that's on. Plus the... There we go. Better frame rate. Wait, can we go into that room upstairs from Adi? Nope. Poor Cynthia, Matt. Anyways, we will be heading to Cauldron Lake. Let's see, yeah. To Cauldron, 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 like we go, we go. How do I get out? Gotta go this way. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. How do I leave? Oh, hold on. There's something I can use bolt cutters for. Oh, a page. That's what I'm missing. Glasses.
Saga had slid into a nightmare. A growing amount of evidence said her daughter was dead. Saga couldn't accept that. Wake said it could be undone. But Wake was gone, in the custody of the Federal Bureau of Control. Casey, her only ally, was gone too. She was alone. Agent Estevez had pulled rank on her, stonewalled her, shut her out of her own case. Saga refused to give up. She needed answers. Tor and Odin Anderson would have some. A family visit, then. No one could blame her for that. Saga was trapped in a horror story. It was manifesting itself around her like the darkness of a mental illness, pushing her deeper and deeper.
Awesome. I got one page. We need to go around out back, because there's something this way. I'll show you the Herald of Darkness.
I'll drag my sorry ass over the moon. A few shots of the Anderson test.
Dun 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 dun. Diving deep to the surface. Dun 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 da 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 da. To the surface. Whoa. Nee, 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 nee. You need to go back to Cauldron Lake, actually. First, there's a box this way. Okay, not that way. Up. And this way. Okay, so not up and that way, down in this way. 177. That's a lot of fucking cars, man. Hold on. Shit. Fuck yes, tree. Move, you bitch. I need to get my shit. I wanted a flare, but... Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So what I'll do is, shimmy on, jimmy on. Hootin' anyone do, but I... Right? Yeah, okay, I can go this way. Through Billy's boatyard. Actually, I think this will... Now I can just go grab that flare. There we go. Yoink. Mine now. Great Falls Boatyard. Is there something here for me? Something I can yoink. I have a shotgun. Oh, you... Wait, is that a real shotgun?
Up next, we had a guest lined up, but I have it written down here somewhere. What's this say?
There's bound to be something here, right?
More of those rhymes.
The fucking... Hell yeah. The surface. Lost in never-ending night. Diving deep to the surface. Hold on. So I need to go to two places. I need to go to the general store. Because there should be an inventory expansion there. And then I need to go back to the cabins. Yeah. You know, Saiga's really grown on me as a character. I like her. Guy's general store in the middle of the woods. Also weird that we haven't seen any cultists. Okay. So now we need to go to the beach. So where are we? Where are we? So you need to go that way, keep going forward, make a right turn, make a left, keep going forward. And then make another left. Okay. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah, so. Second this way. And what we want to do is nudge around this shit. Right? There should be space here. In the darkness. And then we just keep going forward. Diving deep to the surface. Now we need to get over there somehow. Wait, we already got this one though. damn it. Oh, damn it. Alright. Let's go. Gonna need to go up that way to get to the private cabins. Or no, rental cabins. I might as well just save. Yeah, okay, so we saved some time by doing that instead of just running around. Alright, so I gotta go up, and then we'll get it. Yeah, I want to go this way. Lost in the never-ending night, diving deep to the surface. Oh, did you dun, dun. Oh, a completely whole new area.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Here we go. His hair was longer than I remembered. Blowing gently in the cool night breeze, I put my hand to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real, and he was. He was real. Feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed beneath my fingers, proved it. You're back, I breathed. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer. I'm guessing it's Rose that's been putting the baskets out. Which, that's awesome of her. We love Rose in this household. There's one more. Ah, right there. Right over here.
Another cult stash?
Oh shit. No way. Cabin 3. Oh. Oh. 6, 2, whatever. There we go. These fuck ass kids and their stupid ass games.
Oh, another rhyme.
Yeah, let's not read that shit. Let's go around back. Kill yourself. Ooh. Look what I got. I don't need this. Okay, this one was actually pretty fun. Much better than the math tests. You see, even cultists can have fun.
Animals stayed away from the water's edge as if to avoid some unseen submerged predator waiting just below the dark surface. They never drank the water from the lake. Birds flew around it, never over. Darkness flowed from Cauldron Lake. Gaze in the black mirror of the lake, you'd see it all around you, and you'd understand. It was already out, already where you were. It was already too late. Cauldron Lake used to be alive with people. Beautiful forests, hiking trails leading to stunning vistas. Then the government put up a fence, kept the people out. Volcanic gas, they said. They didn't want anyone knowing the truth. The lake wasn't a lake at all. The dark water a mask to hide the hungry, bottomless ocean below. A fence couldn't stop the flood that was coming. Nothing could. The return of the nightmare rising from the depths.
Wow. That's crazy, Wake. Alan Wakey, eggs and bacon. Nothing. Just a cabin. Ooh. Show me the champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Ending night. Diving deep to the surface. Ooh. Ooh. What are you doing? Dogs might go to the bathroom in my room, and I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna bring him outside real quick. Come on. Come on, little man. Hello. I'm back. Sorry for the wait. So we want to go back to Bright Falls. So it says I need to, yep.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Another cult box.
I'm not even gonna try and look at the code for this one. I'm too tired for this shit. There we go. If you steal from the cult, then the cult will come for you. Cabins. Bright Falls. Yeesh. Story. Got a lot of for later pieces. Nursery rhymes. Awesome. So there's one more. Right. General store, cult stash, Lake Shore, cult stash dock. So I've got every spot. I think that's just for decorations.
Another locked box.
Monsters live in the woods. Three there. And four left. Ooh, wait. We can get in there with the screwdriver. So there's three there, but I need four. Maybe the other one's in the Oh Dear Diner. Could be possible. Though it wouldn't make much sense with Rose.
She wouldn't just wander off and not tell us. Especially after all the weirdness at the lodge. I'm worried, Jules.
Well, I'm fucking worried too. You just had to follow some stupid internet rumors and solve the riddle right off.
Nope. Dear Diary, Alan contacted me again today. There was a message for me hidden in the newspaper. He wanted to make sure I was ready for his arrival. What a silly thing to even ask. Of course I'm ready. Duh, Alan. Oh, and Norman got into the dried apricots in work again. I swear, we'll have to fumigate the place. Dear Diary, some guy at the diner got mad that I brought him a piece of cherry pie and demanded a free piece of apple. But he totally ordered cherry, and when I pointed out that he already took 2 bites of the cherry, he said he thought it was apple. Apple pie and cherry pie do not look the same. I told him he could order another piece, but he'd have to pay for it, and he got so mad he started screaming about leaving me a bad review. Like I care about reviews. Anyways, I took away his pie and told him babies shouldn't be eating sweets. He shouted a bit, then left. Some people. Dear Diary, Cynthia has been acting up lately. I think she's turning into a you-know-what. Lots of you-know-what's popping up lately. I'll keep an eye on it. If things get out of hand, I could always get out my rifle. I'm sure Alan would appreciate me keeping the place safe. Has she been fighting off the Taken?
It won't open.
Damn, girl, you're a fucking menace. You see, that's why we love, you see, that's why we respect Rose in this house. Rose can and would kill you. Alright, I need to find out where this 4th box is. You know what? Let's go to Watery. Let's get the ones at Watery. The scraps. And then we'll get all the scraps from Bright Falls.
They think they're so mysterious with their ridiculous masks. Children in costumes.
Truth Nuke. Alright. Let's see. So did I get the one by the radio tower? Wait. The note inside says, "We're in this together, hero." What do they mean? Who left this? The writer of the note is leaving these to inspire someone. Are they really for me? The note inside mentions making knitting just for me. How do they know I knit? Or maybe just a coincidence? Another piece of fan fiction. Whoever's writing these obviously having a good time. A motivational note was inside. Is someone looking out for me? There was a page of a story inside, but this is definitely not like the other pages I've been reading. Fan fiction? The note inside mentions Alan. Alan Wake? What the hell are these? You know, I kind of need to hear this. Thanks, Lunchbox Writer. What are these? Affirmations? Our fan fiction writer has an extremely active imagination. Fan fiction? Do I even want to know? Knitting. Talk to someone. Maybe I should go back to Bright Falls and talk to Rose later. But I also need to go up by the radio tower, apparently. Okay, so wait. Night, we will fight through the darkness. You know, one thing I don't really get to talk talk about on my channel, because you know, I'm not good with writing scripts and making videos. I'm better with just kind of going off the rails. But then, like, editing, I just can't do it. Well, I can, but, like, my ADHD hits, and, you know, it takes years for me to get something out. Yeah, let's... So just keep going up.
Another lunchbox.
I lowered my rifle. Standing on the car's roof, I looked out at the carnage. The zombies had almost won, but luckily I was here. Heroes are sometimes the people who we least expect them to be. Now my town was finally safe thanks to me. I slung the hot piece of iron over my shoulder one more time, hopefully for the last time. The townspeople, cautiously emerging from their hiding places, surveyed the carnage I saw and cheered my name, and I waved, and they cheered again. Now I could finally get back to my quiet, unassuming life, reading books and gardening and fiber crafts and being the world's top mycology expert. Suddenly a hand seized my wrist. I looked into the eyes of the sweet, sensitive writer I had known since childhood. A smile spread across his beautiful, kind face, and I felt at peace for the first time since the zombies had emerged. You did it! I knew you could! Now we can live in peace together for the rest of days. Yeah, that's definitely Rose.
Saga had hit the Taken with a crossbow. She switched to her gun and kept firing at it. The bullets hit home, following a strange trajectory, as if the bolt had carved a track in the air for them, a magnetic pull for them to follow.
Hell yeah. No, need to go all the way back down. Yeah, just keep going forward. Literally just keep following the path. And I'll get to the ranger's cabin. Hold on. Yeah. When my timer's done, I've got like 50-something minutes left.
Midnight, that's it.
Okay.
Alright? Not doing that shit. Alright? I'm sorry, I don't know why you think that is even a thing. You know what I mean? Why do you even think that's a thing? Huh? Sorry you got home late and whatever, but midnight, that's the definite cutoff.
Okay.
Alright? I don't know if you've stayed up longer than that before, but yeah, it is what it is, buddy. Continue on tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I've got that one. I'll save and then I'll continue this tomorrow.